Once upon a time, the Citadel was founded. It was a place of great learning, and many people came to be librarians in its great library. Outside the Citadel, a village sprang up. This village grew and eventually became a prosperous town with a growing population. Then, one day, the village was attacked by raiders. A sorcerer with the raiders placed a curse upon the town, and almost all of the people disappeared. Only a few people were left living in the mountains. The mountain people came down and tried to rebuild the population of the town, but it was impossible. They could not have children. Hi there everyone, I hope you're having a good day, and I'm waving more wood blocks at you today. This happens to be dark oak, but I'm going to need all sorts for some construction here in the Citadel. Still a lot of golems around here, but not so many villagers. I hope you enjoyed my little story at the start here. I imagined the problem as a curse, but you will see in an earlier episode we had maybe 20 or 30 villagers up on the wooden balcony, and then they all disappeared. Actually just before the raid, so it wasn't the raid. For a long time I had only 2 villagers here. Now that has increased to 4, but I don't know why. I don't know why they started breeding again. So, of course, this village isn't really cursed. I do not understand the game mechanics for villages, and that is why I don't understand what the villagers are doing. But I have looked at the information on game mechanics for villages, and these 2 beds and this bed are quite a long way from the other beds in the village. If a village is too big, then it might divide into 2 villages. So maybe these 3 beds over here are not part of this village at all. So my plan for today is to move this farmland to the other end of the canyon and move all of those villagers down here. I'm going to put some dirt, let's see, somewhere around here maybe. Okay, I've started by putting some dirt down at this end of the village. I think that is about enough, and we'll pop 1 hole in the center there. And I think we have, yes, a bucket of water. And now we've planted some potatoes and wheat in our new garden area, and if we just place this composter on the side of that, it will appear over the water. Now our farmer can come and work down here. And now, while this villager ruins his farmland, I'm going to go and try and make some of the houses at this end of the canyon a little bit prettier, so that when the villagers start breeding, they're going to enjoy life a little bit more. Okay, we have fixed up this house a little bit. We've put a nice green rug on the floor. We've put some pictures on the walls. Look at this lovely picture of a potato. Who wouldn't want that on their wall? All right, a little bit later, and our tavern is coming together. We've got some nice wooden beams up here and some seating areas. I have tried to use spruce wood and stone to break up the dark oak a little bit so that it looks a little bit nicer. Downstairs we have the snug, and at the back we have a meeting room for any meetings that the villagers need to have. Coming back outside, and look at this. The golems have all trampled on the farmland, although the farmer did some of that as well. Meanwhile, we have made a new stone brick entrance into the citadel. It's a little bit fancier, but not really that fancy, and still we want it to look a little bit like it has been carved out of the mountainside, because it has. If we go inside, we have another one of these little 1.5 block entrances. I hope the little villager doesn't come in here, but if he does, it's no problem because we have more space for villagers. On the left here, we're going to have the cartographers, and on the right, we're going to have the clerics, and down the center leads to the main library. Okay, and if you listen, you can hear those monsters, and they have been moaning for a long time, but I think they must be under the ground here. I want to find them because I think they are the reason why we are spawning so many iron golems. Oh, we're getting closer. We are spawning so many iron golems. Whoa! Yeah. Whoa, look at that! The villagers can hear these monsters and they are complaining to each other. Look at look at all these monsters. Maybe this is a zombie spawner? Whoa! It's going to explode. Oh, it is! Oh, there is a full cave down here, including a zombie spawner. Let's just block that off. Okay, we still have a problem with this village. Now, I have one farmer who is a novice, and I used to have an apprentice farmer here. I have my master toolsmith over here, and I have the butcher, who I presume is the baby that we saw who has grown up and become a butcher. And that is all the villagers. We have 3 villagers here, which means 2 of our villagers have disappeared. Now then, can they climb up onto this? They can. So in theory, maybe they could fall into the lava here. But unfortunately, I do not have any more time to investigate right now. I will spend some time here before the next episode. I will start on our cartography section and our theology section of the Citadel. I will try to keep an eye on the population here and see if we can get it growing again. Yay, there we go. But in the meantime, I hope you have enjoyed watching this episode as I try to lift the curse on the Citadel. I hope you now understand a little bit more about villagers, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.